Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we need to discuss about simple queue service SQS. So what is SQS? I hope my screen is visible. So I will explain using Paint. That is very useful to explain. Let me open Paint. So why we are using SQS means, so simple queue service means, so there is a producer and consumer. For example, producer and consumer, there is producer means like development team, consumer means client. You can think about that. So there is a two customers. One is a producer. Producer means they are sending the messages, and in middle of that queue is there, SQS queue, and consumer will receive the messages. So that I will explain simple way. Let me draw that one thing. Let assume there is a three consumers is there. Sorry, this is the producer. There is a three producers is there. Okay, just think about like that. And one queue is there, SQS. In middle of that one queue is there, and again three consumers is there. Okay, let me draw proper way. That consumer sending the messages, I will show practical also, don't worry. First understand the concept, we can go for the practicals also. Okay, this is the let me copy. This is the producer. Producer and producer. There is a three producer. This producer just sending the messages. What they are saying, whatever information they have, they just sending the messages. After that, one queue is there, SQS queue. This is today we are discussing why we are using SQS. So this is the queue in middle of that. So after that, pulling the messages in consumers. These messages consumers are pulling. Okay, they are pulling the messages. These are the three major things SQS concept. These are all consumers. Okay, see, just assume this is the simple queue service. Once producer send the messages, any like client sending the messages, one queue for receiving that any alerts or any messages things. For example, your CPU utilization notification is full, that it is it is sending the message. That message it will store the SQS queue. Then whenever that consumer it is pulling that messages, they will see that what is the content of that message. Okay, then go to attributes, like why we are like what is the use of this SQS. Like there is a retention period also, 4 days, maximum 14 days it will store that message. Each message it will store up to 14 days. Like SQS queue is the sending the like there is a multiple APIs are working. You just think about, one is the producer is the one like API, and message is one API, queue is the API, pull message is the one API, consumer is the one of the API. These are the all are APIs. So that APIs is working. Whenever trigger is happening, that message will alert that queue, alert that queue. Inside the queue on API, it's like every time, every 5 minutes it triggering. Every 5 minutes it will trigger. There is a let me show you. Yeah, every 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds it will trigger like what are the messages are coming in that uh, queue. Then once any message is received, every 30 seconds it is triggering, right? Every any messages comes, then it will pull that message and it will show the consumers. It will be visible to consumers. There is a two types of queue services. One is a simple queue services and another one is the FIFO service. I will show you that. Let me go to my AWS. This is my AWS. I'm going simple queue service. Create the queue. Just create the queue. You can see one is the standard, another one is the FIFO. We can discuss later in FIFO. That is the simple way only. FIFO means one by one it will be first in first out. It will whatever message it comes in first, that will visible in first, and is there any messages comes in within 30 seconds, it will show the one by one. That is that we can discuss about next class. Then that is easy thing. I will show you next class. Just create one queue. My first SQS. See, visibility timeout is every 30 seconds. You can change if you want, you can change it that, but I am keeping by default. Encryption also I am using SQS key by default encryption. If you want, you can use the KMS also. You need to provide the KMS key for this. Okay, as of now I am using default SQS. See, this is IAM JSON policy. Wherever S3 bucket you show na, like this only it is visible. Hello or resource ID. Last class we are seeing, right, in a S3 policies how it visible, how it looks like. Same thing with the SQS also. Now retry disabled. Okay, by default I am using all things. I'm just creating one queue. Let's create. Okay, these are the my first queue. This is the options. Once you edit, it will edit again all the options. And if you delete any message, you can use this. You can purge permanently. If you want to delete, no, you can delete. If you want to send any messages, let send the message. Enter whatever. Hello. Welcome back. Okay, this is the body. Delivery time, you can set the delivery time also, 1 to 15 seconds. I am sending the messages. Okay, my message has successfully sent. Let me go scroll below. See, one message is available. This is the queue. It's showing one message is available. So I just now producer sending the message. Okay, just now producer send the message. That message is stored in SQS queue. Okay, this is the queue store. The message got stored. Now consumer pulling the, here it is showing the time. First time you need to pull manually. See, my message is visible. Next it's showing every 5 seconds it will automatically refreshing here. It is checking any messages are available or not. Now just I am opening. who sent that message. We can send the one account to another account also using account ID. Okay, now go to this. See, every 30 seconds it is showing only one message is there, that is pulling in progress automatically. Now let me delete this message. Now just refresh, it will show again one message is available in this. Automatically it got deleted. Now go to again send and receive. Let me add hello bang, hello Bharat, hello boss. Let me send this one thing, boss 1. I'm just showing, I will send the multiple messages, boss 2. Okay, now I have sent 2 messages. See, 2 messages are available. I'm just pulling now. Just see my screen. What happened? We can see. I'm just pulling. See, at a time 2 messages are visible. This is the standard. So FIFO, here there is a one more topic, right? FIFO queue. If you sending two or three messages at a time in the queue, here it is showing 5 or 6 messages in the queue. If you are pulling now directly, it will visible only one by one. It will not visible at a time 2 messages. Now here it is visible 2 messages, boss 2 and boss 1. This is happening in. Let me delete second one. Only one message is available, second one is deleted. Let me pull again, stop the pulling and pull again. Here it will show how many times it is retrying, that count it will show here. After messaging is pulled by consumer, it becomes invisible in other consumers. By default, the message visibility timeout in 30 seconds. That means the message has 30 seconds to be processed after the message visibility timeout is over. So someone is trying to seeing this message in after 30 minutes, no, it is not visible. Let me refresh. See, again queue got deleted after 30 minutes. Again, if you want to see what are the messages in visible time, you need to pull it again, then it will show these things, whatever message got received. Okay, this is the one of the type of SQS. Now we can see FIFO. Let me delete this. Okay, let me create again. Go to FIFO dot f second my demo class class 1 message group ID. Let me find this. And last two send this message. Sorry. This. Okay, the messages are available, right? Now let's pull that. You can see it is showing all the two at a time, but it's showing order wise FIFO one by one. It's showing first one is class 1 auto details, message received, message duplicate ID, group ID is 1, and second one is, see, second message group ID is 2, duplicate ID is 2. So if you, I am sending again message 3, group ID 3, duplicate ID 3. We can check now if it is visible below this or above it is showing. Let me pull again. Let me open this. See, it's showing in last. So if you if you are sending multiple messages at a time, 10 messages also, it will show one by one in below. It will not go any clumsy, or if you receive like in the starting place, that will not happen. If you are sending 100 messages, if you take that inside below only, you can see it will visible and below only, it will not change that. Okay, that is the order wise it will show that messages. Let me drop one more. So I'm sending this. So let me pull, let me open this. See, last message it will show that below only. So this is how SQS is working. Whenever consumer is sending the messages, it will show the queue that we were after 20-15 days also they will check. For maximum 14 days it is a retention rate. 14 days they will before 14 days now they will come and pull that message. They will check that every 14 days it will retention that queue messages. It got deleted. Let me delete this. Tomorrow we can discuss important class. Where is that? If also it is got deleted. Okay. Okay, tomorrow we can discuss one more important class. So today that's it, guys. I think, I hope you got all the details whatever we are discussing. SQS, message visibility, producing message visibilities. You can check Google also, it will available that all the details. Simple query, simple queue services is a distributed messaging queue service in AWS that enable you can decouple in the components of cloud application. You can send, store, receive the messages between software components volumes. You just simply open this. What are the benefits you can see in here? Let me open that. See, simple queue services, distributed messages, AWS that enable you can decouple components. Like whatever you want to check that now scalability, reliability, flexibility. These are the major things like we can check in SQS. Then I just want to show you one thing. Simple users, web servers, queue will the store that messages, processing the servers, auto scalings. Also we can include this, and here now we can add the CloudWatch also for checking the logs, and is there any duplicate messages comes or anything. Now we can use the CloudWatch logs also for here. That will also happen. Auto scaling also we can visible, we can use there. Database also we can use to store the messages. See CloudWatch alarms or anything. That's it guys, today class. I think, I hope you guys are understanding. There is a two concept we are discussing today, FIFO and standard. That is the types only. Yes, one is the SQS and one is the standard, and another one is the FIFO. Okay, thanks for watching. Okay, we can discuss remaining classes in tomorrow.